Now it's Ask the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
Sally Sawaya is here. Good morning, Sally.
Good morning, Gavin.
Good morning, Sally.
Good morning, Olga.
So what kind of fun food tips do you have for us today?
I don't know if it's that
Wait,
fun.
Sally has brought me a
I'm
present.
excited. Oh. Okay.
I want to open the present before we start talking about food. So thank you, Sally. This is very nice.
Okay.
Something related to a healthy lifestyle.
I can see.
This is going to come in useful.
For the gym.
Gym sports t-shirt. Thank you. That's very nice.
You are most welcome.
That
And
really.
you like this color.
Yes, I do. This is my color. It's sort of it's
blue. But it's
the color of your
special
eyes.
shade of blue.
yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
It's very nice. Thank you very much, Sally Sawaya.
You're most welcome.
Thank you. So when's your birthday? Because you seem like a Sagittarius.
No, my husband is a Sagittarius, by the
okay.
way. I'm a Pisces in March.
Oh, you're a little bit jealous.
Yes.
Pisces aren't jealous.
No, they are.
They're really nice.
They're dreamy and nice.
They are.
They're just sweet and emotional and
Anyway, so thank you very much for the present.
You're
It's very nice of
welcome.
you. So I'm 45 today.
Oh.
Really?
Getting old.
I thought you were 35.
Oh, yeah. So I'm 35 today. Getting old.
Yes.
So Sally Sawaya with your top 5 things. What did you bring?
It's the 5 most common feeding mistakes that parents make
So
For
feeding
their kids.
for the kids. I thought we have to talk about kids sometime.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
So Sally is from Sally's Diet Right, and you can find Sally in Rabier. That's where your clinic is.
Tayrib, yes.
And what kind of things can you help people with?
Everything that to do with nutrition, weight gain, weight loss, and all the other conditions, the medical conditions that relate to food.
If you'd like to get in touch with Sally online, it's sallysdietright.com or Sally's Diet Right on Facebook. Olga, this is your bit with the right spelt.
RITE.
So top 5 things, foods that we should feed our children.
Mistakes that we shouldn't make.
Okay.
When feeding our children.
Yes.
So number 5.
Rewarding them with sweets.
Okay, so this is a bad thing?
Yeah, it is a bad thing because we carry this. The kids can carry that habit into adulthood. So that's the basis of emotional eating. So when you do something well, or when you're bored, or when you're tired, you go for the fridge or for sweet foods.
Yeah.
So you carry that to adulthood, and it's not.
You
it's not a
associate
good
those
habit.
things.
Yes.
So if you need to give your children a treat, what should we do?
Or
Not
like
as a reward. Not as a reward, but then they can have a small sweet like every other day or occasionally. They can have a sweet, definitely, but not associated with as a reward. Because you're doing your homework, you have to have that bar of chocolate. This is not a good habit.
Okay, number 4.
Repeating their favorite foods and not exposing them to new foods. Lots of kids, they only have like their favorite foods, and the moms always cook these favorite foods. So
what
we
if the
need
kid
to
doesn't want to eat other foods?
we just expose them to other foods. They need to, we're limiting the repertoire if we're not exposing them. It's not fair. So, and the taste buds change as the kid gets older. So
That's
he needs
true.
to get exposed to different kinds of food.
I used to hate certain things that I love now, like olives and parsley.
Yeah.
I used to not be able to stand parsley as a kid. I don't know why.
Because taste buds change with
Yeah.
time.
They do. I was a very fussy eater when I was a child. I wouldn't eat anything. I was really skinny.
My mom was like that.
Yeah, I used to hate meal times because I was forced to eat everything.
That's one of the tips.
Yeah.
One of
Say
the
it?
mistakes?
One of the mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's to associate with this. One of them is clean your plate mentality. Every parent tells his child or her child, just eat all your plate. You need to eat all your plate. But this is actually, it's not good because kids, they have, hunger and satiety cues. They have signals in their body. When they feel full, they need to stop. Because if we override these signals, then again, they will not listen to their body. And then we are initiating or promoting eating a lot of food. So just let them listen to their bodies.
What about kids that don't eat a lot of food? Because there's some like fussy eaters that just don't want quantities,
Then-
and they don't want to eat this and that. And
Yeah, then let
that's
them
bad
get hungry
too.
a little bit, because sometimes we give snacks just before meal times and it affects how much they eat at meal times. So make sure there are like 2 or 3 hours between their snack and their meal, and they'll definitely start eating. They will eat until they are feeling full.
Okay.
These are the mistakes that some people might make when feeding kids. Number 2?
Pressuring kids to take a bite, and that's also where maybe your parents were doing wrong. Because if you pressure them in the short run, they will eat that food, but then they will hate it later on. So, for example, if you tell them you have to eat your salads, he will eat it just to please you. But then when he's an adult, he will hate salads. So just
like a psychological thing.
Yeah, it is psychological. So the better approach will be to put the food on the table and encourage your child to eat it. If he tries it, it's great. If not, don't make a fuss.
Yeah, I was forced to eat beans when I was a little boy.
Oh, and now you hate them.
I can't even look at them. Number 1?
If you eat unhealthy in front of them, you are promoting that kind of eating habit. For example, if you drink carbonated beverages, if you order loaded burgers, if you order a lot of deliveries, then you're transferring your unhealthy eating habits to your kids because you are their role model.
Yeah, you're setting an example.
So you're setting an example. And on the other hand, I wanted to say this because a lot of women are dieting these days. They are carrying that mentality to the kids who are like 5 or 6 years old. So they have restrictive eating from when they are young and affects their growth.
That's not good either.
So yes, so on the other hand, just be careful, not unhealthy habits, nor skinny restrictive eating with dieting.
Yeah.
So just promote the healthy eating habits, lots of vegetables, fruits, cooked meals, and the rest.
03-887-000. Your question this morning for Sally Sawaya.
Hi, this is Khloe Kardashian, and I never listen to Gavin Ford in the morning.
Now it's Ask the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
03-887-000 is the WhatsApp number for Sally Sawaya.
Okay, so actually somebody has a question that's related to what you were saying now. It's about their kids and how to feed their kids. Should we pressure our kids to have breakfast? That's a tricky one.
Yes, I know, because, breakfast is associated with so much better performance at school. Just encourage, for my kids, they hate breakfast, so I give them their glass of milk in the morning and they have like a cereal bar or a banana while going to school. So just tell them, if you don't want it now, just have it later, keep it with you, take it on the way to school.
Okay. So that's a little trick.
Yeah.
And that's when they throw the banana out of the bus window.
Okay, so Roland is asking a Christmas-related question. How to avoid all the sweet food temptations now that Christmas is coming?
You can't avoid. You just need to eat a little bit and exercise more. Try if you eat a lot of calories, try to exercise the next day, the day after that, just not to pile up that calories as fat in your body.
Doesn't it take 3 days for the body to actually to build fat?
It takes, it's not immediate, Gavin, it's true. But for example, if you eat for a whole week, then the second week you will see that you gain that 1 kilo. It's not a one-day thing. If you have dinner and then the next day you are 1 kilo up, that's not the calories from the food. That's the volume of the food and the water gain, but not actually the fat gain.
Okay.
So yeah, you need like a week so that it shows.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking about shakes. So, hey, Radio 1 and Sally, I've been doing my shake to drink after the gym with almond milk instead of cow milk. Is that good? It has been a week and I enjoy my shake better than with normal milk. So is almond milk healthy?
It is healthy. It's a great option. It's actually lower in calories and provides the same calcium similar to normal milk because it is fortified with calcium. Yeah. It's heart healthy, but the only thing is that it's low in protein. It has only 1 gram of protein per glass. But if you're having the scoop of protein shake with your almond milk, then it's a good option because you're getting protein from the shake.
Okay.
Can people drink that if they're lactose intolerant?
Yes, sure. It is lactose free. Yes, same as rice milk and soya milk.
Okay, good.
Somebody's asking if it's okay to substitute Tabasco for ketchup.
Yeah, of course. Because we were talking, I think, how to boost your metabolism. If you spice up your food, you boost your metabolism. So it's a good way. Tabasco is actually has almost 0 calories, no sugar, negligible amount of salt. Much better than ketchup because in ketchup they add salt and they add sugar. So each tablespoon of ketchup has 3 grams of sugar, whereas in Tabasco it's free. So definitely a better option. If you handle it, yes.
03-887-000 is our WhatsApp number.
So a couple of people asking how to gain weight. So this one says, I really want to gain weight. I'm tired of being slim. I'm 27 and I'm only 45 kilos. What is a good idea to gain weight as soon as possible? And another one, any tips to gain weight having Crohn's disease? I really struggle gaining weight with that disease. Also, is the gym allowed for people with Crohn's? Is Crohn's when you can't eat carbs?
No, Crohn's is like a digestive system disease that it has special food, special diet. She needs to visit a dietitian to help her gain weight and, recuperate her gastrointestinal system. I'm going to talk about gaining weight in general. It's adding the calories. It's adding a lot of calories to your food so that you accumulate fat and muscle. And, you need to accumulate the good weight, not only from fat, only from also from muscle mass. So you need to have extra calories added to your food. Like, for example, if you're having a glass of milk, add like 2 tablespoons of powdered milk to your glass of milk to add calories. If you're eating a salad, add some good fats to the salad, like avocados, like walnuts, olives, and more olive oil to the dressing. If you're having something with rice, add some extra scoops of rice or potatoes. Have a lot of snacks as much as possible. Have a late night snack before you sleep, like a pudding or peanut butter sandwich or a milkshake, with some fruits and honey. So just with time, you will start gaining weight, hopefully.
Okay. Someone's asking, apparently a doctor told them that butter is better than oil. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
For cooking, you mean?
I don't know. I want to ask if butter is better than oil. That's
flavor-wise, maybe, but not nutrition-wise, because butter has the saturated fat that increases your cholesterol in the blood and helps clog your arteries, so it's not good for heart health. Whereas olive oil actually lowers your bad cholesterol and it's good for your overall body.
Somebody's asking, do oat cookies have calories? Cookies I made out of oat, banana, and cranberry with no oil, no sugar, and no milk. Is that something healthy? It sounds healthy.
It sounds healthy, but everything has calories. They are not calorie-free because even if you don't put sugar or milk or oil, the calories contained in oats and bananas and cranberries, they have calories,
so it's maybe low calorie.
But much less lower calories than the original recipe. And don't just be obsessed with calories. Even those foods that you are adding are really nutritious. The bananas, oats, and cranberries. Just go for healthy, nutritious, and they help prevent diseases also.
Someone is participating in a sports competition that goes on for 2 weeks, and he says, basically, I have to exercise for 2 weeks and I need to be on my best physical state. I started taking probiotics and zinc, but what can I add to my diet or remove in order to maximize my energy level and health for this competition?
Definitely you need to add carbs. You need to add loads of carbs so that you load your glycogen in your muscles and you have better performance. Don't forget your proteins, because if you have any muscle tears, it will help. It will help in that. But carbs, don't forget.
Healthy carbs.
Healthy carbs, yes. But before the event, you need to have even simple sugars or simple carbs so it's easily digested and you perform better.
Okay.
There's a long list, but always have a variety and mostly carbs on every meal.
But carbs kind of make your energy levels go down, and he also needs energy.
Go up. Carbs give you energy, especially the ones, for example, in whole grains. It helps regulate your blood sugar, so your blood sugar is regulated for a longer period and you feel energetic. So carbs give you energy, but
I forgot, because we were talking last week
carbs
about
and sugars increase your energy and then deplete it very quickly.
Okay.
But before exercise, especially if heavy exercise, if you have that sports drink, it contains some simple sugars to just also again give you a boost of energy during your workout. So
okay, one more question.
Somebody says, do you recommend cooking with coconut oil?
Coconut oil is still a controversial issue because it is an oil, but it has saturated fats, though that are not very good for heart health. However, so the studies are really mixed on that, but we still say that since it has saturated fats, you'd better use it in moderation and cook with other oils, like corn oil, safflower, canola oil is a great option.
Okay. There is one more question here about somebody's daughter who's 8.
Yeah, my daughter is overweight. She's 8 and she doesn't stop eating. I took her to a dietitian, but the result was not satisfying. She started eating in secrecy, and every time we would go to the dietitian, she would lie and feel uncomfortable. I decided I'll stop taking her there, but what do you recommend? How can I tell her to stop eating? I tried explaining. It works for 2 days max, and then she goes back to her old habits of overeating.
Yeah, don't pressure. Just for like a month or two, don't pressure her. Then try to come to me or another dietitian, just because they need the follow-up. They need a little bit of follow-up. If she's obese or overweight, she needs follow-up. The diet shouldn't be restrictive. She's allowed to eat everything, but in small amounts. And I think the secret here is exercise. She needs to move every single day for half an hour to 1 hour. So just leave her be a little bit and then talk to her gently.
Okay.
Sally Sawaya, thank you for all your advice today.
You're welcome.
Sally is from Sally's Diet Right. You can find her online, Sally's Diet Right, or Sally's Diet Right on Facebook with the right spelled how?
RITE.